So it's official. Nigel Farage has officially bottled it completely in this election. A YouGov polling expert has made a surprising a YouGov expert has made a surprising prediction of the impact of the Brexit Party's announcement. So, of course, for those of you who don't know, Nigel Farage has said that he's not going to stand in 317 Conservative seats, and it will only hurt the Conservative Party, according to this pollster. So what did he say? So the pollster is a guy called Clive Curtis. He basically says, I hate to burst everyone's bubble, but I'm not sure this makes much difference at all, said Chris Curtis, who has worked on YouGov polls for 4 years. On current polling, the most important seats are the Labour-held marginals, which aren't affected by this announcement, he said. On Monday, Nigel Farage announced that the Brexit Party would stand down from the 317 seats which were the Conservatives are predicted to win, and he added that he would pour the party's resources into preventing Labour from electing any MPs. With Labour unwilling to join a pact with the Lib Dems, Green Party and Plaid Cymru, many were anxious of Farage's so-called Leave alliance would bring a pro-Brexit majority government to form. However, according to Curtis, the number of seats the announcement affects on current polling can probably be counted on one hand. In a Twitter thread and accompanying article for YouGov, Curtis said that whilst it is certain to help the Tories retain seats it currently holds, the Brexit Party will still be standing in seats the Conservative Party hopes to gain from Labour in order to secure a majority. The most important swing to look at in the polls is the one between Labour and the Conservatives. Despite a move away from the two-party politics since the last election, it is still the case that the most marginal seats are the battles between Labour and the Conservatives. On current polling, we've seen around a 4% swing from Labour to the Conservatives, which would see the Tories gain a large chunk of Labour seats. Given this, Farage's decision to stand aside in Conservative-held seats, not in Labour-held seats, will likely make very little difference. Curtis says that there are three caveats to his claim. Firstly, the increase in the Lib Dem and the SNP vote means that there is likely to be a swing against the Tories in seats which they are battling for those parties. The second announcement may mitigate a surge in support for Labour if the Labour vote share recovers. Finally, it is hard to tell on what effect Farage's message will have on the perception of the parties. Curtis explained it could be that even in the seats where the Brexit Party is standing, voters might otherwise have supported the party now feel more comfortable voting Tory after Farage's comments. However, given that the Brexit Party was already trending downwards in the polls, it's looking like this was what was going to happen already. So overall, despite today's drama, it is unlikely to be a game-changing moment. So you're getting two videos for the price of one today, but I figured that because of what Farage has said, and in this case, I sort of agree. Big announcement, but you either hear from a pollster saying, "Look, it's not going to help." It's not going to help the Tories in seats where they are already going to win. It's going to hurt them in their battleground ones where literally you have such a small percentage where it could go either way. Those people who might vote Tory might indeed vote Brexit Party, which will damage them because, as we've said before, the Brexit Party and UKIP only hurt the Tories, not Labour. In fact, hang on, the seats which he said are the most crucial. Let me see if they've got that tweet. Yes. So he basically said in the tweet, the Brexit Party will still be making it more difficult for Tories to gain seats like Barrow and Furness, Great Grimsby, Wilkington, Brig End, Glower and Stoke-on-Trent Central, etc. As people have pointed out, the wider message could still have an impact in seats where the Brexit Party aren't standing down, although I'm not sure we can say with any accuracy what impact will be there. Again, like I say, This again, election polling is based on constant polling, and say this a guy from YouGov saying this, then yes, this is quite a significant announcement. Will it help the Tories? By the sounds of it, he's not stood his MPs down in the seats where the Tories actually need to win, which are the Labour Conservative battlegrounds. We will have to see what happens there, but you've also got to add into the mix, I don't think he's out of this, in those swing seats where Tory voters now might feel that they want to vote for Lib Dem, because that is another thing that isn't being mentioned, especially in a lot of these polls. A couple of people are mentioning it, but what impact this will have, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens on December the 13th. So that's a Friday the 13th that I think we're all looking forward to.